All right, we in the building. Roll the intro.
Another one, it's another one, and another one.
What's poppin', y'all? We are back with another video. If this is your first time here, make sure you click that subscribe button. Click the subscribe button, y'all. That's all I'm asking you to do. Well, no, that ain't all I'm asking you to do. Make sure you click the like button on this video and also click the notification bell so you don't miss the next time we drop another video. All right, y'all. So today we are going to kind of break down a little bit Ice Spice. I thought it was very interesting what happened yesterday with the whole Dominican and Cardi B thing, and how Cardi B basically gagged her, in my opinion, and made her post that picture that she had in her camera roll saved. So I thought it would be interesting for us to go ahead and just break down a little timeline of things. You know, I love a timeline. So yeah, that is what we're going to be talking about today, y'all. And remember, this is all just my opinion. I'm going to be showing you all some of the receipts and the facts, and then we're going to chat about it and what I think happened, and then where I think Ice Spice went wrong in this whole thing. And I want to start this video off by saying I love Ice Spice. I love her music. I think she's beautiful. She's a gorgeous girl, but this is just something that I observed. Now, do I know this to be true? No, but is this my opinion? Yes. Is this my channel? Absolutely. And so y'all know we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to get into it with y'all. So first things first, let me go ahead and pull the receipts up, child, because you know I love a good receipt. Okay, so we're going to start here, and I'm just giving y'all timestamps. So we know on October 9th, 2022, Cardi B shared her doing a burst to Munch. Okay, so we saw that and everything. She came out about a month ago and said, you know, she scrapped it. She couldn't really catch the beat or whatever. I didn't really care for that verse of Cardi B's, and it's good that she probably didn't put it out. But she did that on October 9th, 2022. Now, to the best of my knowledge, and you all can correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe you guys would know, Ice kind of paid it. She didn't really like it. She didn't quote it, to the best of my knowledge. Maybe I missed it, but she kind of paid it. And so, you know, fans kind of speculate at that time, like, yeah, she ain't messing with you, girl. She don't want you on her remix, this, that, and the third. Okay, so then they were wrong, and the fans were gagged, because then a couple days later, as you can see, October 12th, 2022, Ice Spice was seen vibing with Glorilla and Cardi B and Offset at Cardi B's birthday party. So that's Cardi B in the red. If you guys didn't catch it right away, that's Offset standing next to her. That's Cardi B right there. That's Offset, and that's Glorilla. And that's Chance the Rapper in the back. So, y'all, she's at the birthday party. So she didn't respond to the Munch thing publicly, but I'm pretty sure she texted Cardi, and Cardi was like, no, I'm going to scrap it. Okay, cool. So we like, okay, whew. You know, there's nothing there. You know, because everybody did expect them to have an issue initially, or be in some sort of competition, I guess I would say, because they're both Dominican girls, now that we know, or from the Bronx. And, you know, they're both rapping and, you know, things like that. But it's like, it's no smoke. If anything, they should more so be collaborating together. But they also thought that they would have smoke, too. The main reason, because Ice Spice is a big Nicki Minaj fan. You know, she's a barb. Okay, well, she was a barb, but she still is a barb. I don't know. But, so then we see that from them, right? Okay. And then, so the next year in 2023, in April, and this happened on April 14th, and let me just share with you all really quickly. April 14th, as you can see here, is when Princess Diana was released. Now, from that point on, from the party that I showed you, and, you know, honestly, from there, to the best of my knowledge, Cardi B and Ice Spice, we didn't really see a whole lot of interaction between the two online, okay? And again, we know everything is not for the internet. People have relationships outside of the internet. That's very clear. We know that. But us as the fans, as the spectators, we didn't really see too much interaction, so we didn't really know what was going on there. They hadn't collabed or anything, not saying that they have to. I don't think there was any type of, you know, anything shown. So we didn't really think, well, I didn't think anything of it, you know, but Twitter is going to have a field day and they're going to run with it, okay? So then we get to, and I'm going to be flipping back and forth. So then we get to June. June 22nd, 2023. Barbie World is released. Okay, so from October all the way to June, it's still kind of radio silent between the relationship, as far as we know, to the public, of Ice Spice and Cardi B. We're not seeing them really interact. You know, at this point, the GP has saw, okay, Ice has kind of like, in a way, picked a side, which she does not have to, which we're going to get into that. So they're kind of like, okay, you know, she ain't really fooling with Cardi B like that, you know, no more. She got the Nicki Minaj look. She got the Nicki Minaj feature, you know. She's kind of over here with the barbs, you know. So then we move on to, when is this? We move on to August, guys. Okay. We move on to August. Cardi B looks amazing. She looks so good. She looks fab right there. Cardi B look really good right there. So she gets the Vogue cover. I believe it was Vogue. Was it Vogue? I don't even want Vogue Japan, maybe Mexico. I'm not sure. But she gets the Vogue cover, and then we see that Ice Spice is commenting under her eyes, which is, we like, oh, okay, they are cool. You know, okay. We like, yes, because, you know, we're all for unity, right? Okay. So, but it's kind of like you ignored her for the last 6 months or so, or last 8 months, and you kind of act like she really didn't exist online. You didn't really see a whole lot of you didn't comment under her pictures or anything like that. And again, y'all, this is internet talk. You know what I mean? These girls could have very well been texting behind the scenes, but we don't know. Okay. But she did go ahead and, again, she commented under the picture in August. So then, y'all know Stan Twitter went ahead and ran with that. They like, wait, huh? You know, they like, wait, nuh-uh, because you over here with Nicki. You know, they like, what's going on? You can't be doing both. Like, you need to pick a side. Because y'all know that's how Stan Twitter is. They will make you feel like you need to pick a side, and you really do not. Okay. So she did that or whatever. So it was kind of like, okay, girl, what's going on? Because you've been acting like I don't exist. If I'm Cardi B, this is what I'm thinking. You've been acting like I don't exist for the last, 9 months or so. And then now you got your 2 Nicki Minaj features out the way. You got your Princess Diana, which both records, Princess Diana and Barbie World, did go top 10. They did really well. Barbie World was a sticker. It was up there for weeks in the top 10. So it's almost like and now you coming back over here and you want to act like I exist now. Interesting. And I'm sure I'm not just thinking this way. I'm sure Cardi B she thought that way too. I'm putting money on Cardi B probably thought that way too. Because it's like, oh, now, girl, you see my pictures all of a sudden. You done with that Nicki Minaj look. Okay, cool. So that's not a big thing or whatever. That's not a big deal. But then we get to when yesterday happened, when the whole thing with Cardi B and Raymonte and everything, and Cardi B mentioned Ice, being Dominican, whatever. And then what happens is Cardi B responds back, and we talked about this yesterday. I'll touch on it briefly. She says also at the end of the tweet. She says, also, can you send me that pic you took of me with your camera from Vanity Fair? Thank you. Kissy face, okay? So, in my opinion, she gagged her. Look at me. What's that meme, Oprah? Look at me. Gagging. That was me. Because she gagged her. She like, okay, girl, you trying to sit over here and chime in. You kind of acknowledge me online whenever you want to. But the fact that you would acknowledge this when I'm into it with somebody else, that's kind of crazy. It's kind of flawed. And it's like, okay, if we cool or whatever, don't insert yourself. Even though I did say your name, you could have just paid it, and you could have just hit me on the side or in the message or in a DM or something and kind of said what you wanted to say to me. You didn't really have to take this in front of the world publicly. If I'm Cardi B, that's how I'm thinking. You don't get in the middle. You don't put your 2 cents in while I'm arguing with somebody online and I'm trying to defend, my Dominicana. You know what I mean? You don't do that. You just don't. So she told her, she said, thank you. Girl, post some pictures because you're a fan. That's what I got from it, okay? So then, what did Ice Spice do? Ice Spice, y'all, she posted pictures. She posted a picture, and they look, wait, I gotta say this. They look fab, by the way. They look really, really good in these pictures or whatever. You know, Cardi's cheesing. She like, you know, peas. You know, Ice Spice done did two looks. Cardi B done did the same thing in each pic. Ice Spice is really geek. She like, yes, you know, this is my girl. You know, like, oh my God, that's what it's giving. Especially if you took it in your phone. These aren't like press pictures or anything. Like, we both from the Bronx. You know, this, you know, Cardi B. Okay, which is fine. So now we're going to talk about it because what I think happened is I think Ice Spice, she genuinely liked Cardi B, or she likes her. You know what I mean? Like, they have really no reason to not like each other. They both from the Bronx. You know what I mean? Both beautiful women, both female rappers, both doing their thing in their own, you know, respective rights and everything. But what Ice Spice did, she let Stan Twitter make her feel like she could not be cool with both of them. And that is the lethal mistake that Ice Spice made. And the reason why I think, and again, this is my opinion, why I think she did that is because she felt that the Barb's or Nicki Minaj's fan base, or maybe even Nicki Minaj, would not want to work with her, and the Barb's would not support her if she had any direct affiliation with Cardi B. You understand? So what she did was she let Stan Twitter, because I'm pretty sure Nicki did not put no gun to Ice Spice's head and say, you better not be clicking up with her, or I ain't working with her I ain't working with you if you working with her if you cool with her. She didn't do that. But Ice Spice felt the need. I believe that she let the pressure of Stan Twitter get in the way of her being authentic and genuine to who she is. Okay, because Ice Spice probably likes Cardi B and she loves Nicki, but in her mind and on the internet, she probably feels like she just can't show, you know, affection to both publicly, you know, especially when she was still on the come up. You know, you got to think, you know, last April and everything, you know, she did have a moment, but, you know, with the munch and everything, but Ice Spice had a run last year. She was still on the come up. So she probably didn't want to rock the boat with Stan Twitter, with the Barb's and everything like that. And it worked out for her because she did go ahead and she got her Nicki feature. Nicki came onto her song, Princess Diana, the remix. The song was laying dormant on Ice Spice's album. Nicki Minaj got on there and she woke it up. You know what I mean? They looked fab doing it, and they got a top 10 together. Awesome. They come back around. They do Barbie World, another top 10 together. Amazing. So then, you know, again, online, she's acting like Cardi B doesn't exist up until August. That's when she hard-eyes the pictures. Okay? And so what Ice Spice, that's where she went wrong at. She made the internet feel like she had to choose, but in reality, you do not have to choose, Ice. You never had to choose, but you did that publicly. Although you probably didn't do anything behind the scenes, publicly, that's what you did because you still Nicki Minaj this. Oh, she just had another interview where she was saying, I want another Nicki Minaj feature, but I don't want to be greedy. You know, so she never mentions anything about wanting to collaborate with Cardi B. She never mentions anything about Cardi B is Nicki Minaj. You know what I mean? So I thought that was very interesting, but some would even say, you know, well, she probably just didn't want to do that because she thought maybe Nicki wouldn't work with her because of her affiliation with Cardi B, or if she showed Cardi B any love. And you know what? I would have agreed with you, honestly. Honestly, I would agree with you because that is kind of how I view Nicki, honestly. Not in the sense that she would be like, I ain't messing with her or whatever, but in the sense that she would be like, I ain't messing with her in a way. Like, but not like very outwardly. It would almost be like, okay, Nicki would be like, you know, okay, if you over there, you over there. You know, she would probably still work with you. That's the thing. And we're going to get to that. She'll still work with you, but she probably just not giving you all that. You understand? In my head, that's what I thought. And that's what I was thinking. And some of those sentiments could still be true. But here's what gagged the lie for me today in my own head. So then we have Sexyy Red. Hold on. We got Sexyy Red. So we all know that Sexyy Red collaborated with Nicki Minaj on Pound Town 2 last year. I believe it was around maybe May or something like that. But they collabed last year. So here's Sexyy Red showing love to Cardi B back in December because Cardi B was seen twerking to her song, F My Baby Dad. So you see that? I'm not gonna play I'll play the whole thing. She's just throwing ass. Cardi B looks good right there too. So, and Sexy Red, although she had the Nicki feature earlier in the year, because y'all see this was December, she had the Nicki feature sometime earlier in the year. I don't know the exact date. But she's still showing love to Cardi B. She like, y'all know what's next, right? Implying that, maybe Cardi B could get on the F My Baby Dad remix or something. She's basically showing like, I'm cool with her. Like this my, like not this my girl type vibes, but like, yeah, bitch, throw that ass. Like, yeah, go for it. Like, showing her love. Okay. And so then I don't even know if you see right under this tweet. Look, and this is what Stan Twitter does. Adonis, I love you, but you was right here and I didn't even see that. So she said, Sexy, you was just the biggest barb. Now you ready to jump ship? Y'all, and I promise you, I didn't even know this was here, but this is the first tweet under this post. Do y'all see how Stan Twitter will make you feel like you need to pick a side? But Sexy Red, she's not falling for that. She like, okay, I did the record with Nicki. I love Nicki. I show love to Nicki. And I also show love to Cardi B too, which she just did. She like, I'm a real street bitch. I don't really get into this side, this, that, the Barty gang, the Barb, this, that. You know what I mean? And she was also seen a few weeks before she even reacted to this. She was like on my way to Gag City. She joined in on the Gag City stuff when Nicki Minaj was getting ready to drop the album. So clearly showing that she supports both women. And you know what I mean? You'll have your people like this, like Adonis, and again, Adonis love you, but he's like, Sexy, you was just the biggest barb, now you ready to jump ship. You'll have those in between, but Sexy Red is standing true to what she thinks. And y'all see, this tweet actually went up. She got 121,000 likes on it. Oh wait, y'all, I wasn't even showing y'all the damn screen. Oh my goodness. But look, I'm just running my mouth. But let me just show y'all. So this is what I was talking about. So she's showing her love and everything. I forgot to flip the screen because I'm running my mouth. And y'all see Adonis is under here. And he said, Sexy, you was just the biggest barb. Now you ready to jump ship. You understand? So you just kind of see what I'm talking about. And then some may would have thought, okay, since she did that, some would think, okay, since she did that, Nicki Minaj ain't really fooling with her no more. You would think like in your head, like, girl, you flip-flopping. That's Stan Twitter talking. And sometimes, I'm not going to lie, y'all, I can start to think like that too, but not like in the sense that I'm mad at them, but I'm thinking like, oh yeah, Nicki probably ain't messing with her no more because she quoted Ice Spice, she quoted Cardi B a couple months ago. That's not true. Stan Twitter will literally get in your head. You know what I mean? And which I think they got in Ice Spice's head, which is why she's in this predicament right now. But then a couple hours ago, y'all, here's Nicki Minaj. Let me show y'all the screen this time. Here's Nicki Minaj. She's adding Sexy Red. Mind you, a couple months ago, Sexy Red was just showing love to Cardi B. Nicki Minaj don't care. She said, Sexy Red, you got a verse for Fuck the Club Up? Finna drop the remix. Left Pound Town to go to Fuck the Club Up. Remix for remix? Question mark, question mark. You understand? So, Nicki Minaj is not the problem here. We can't sit here and say, oh, Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice felt like she needed to do that in order to secure features or, things from Nicki Minaj in order to have a working relationship with Nicki Minaj. Ice Spice felt like she couldn't show Cardi B love publicly because we see that that's just not true because you see Sexy Red is being added by Nicki Minaj and, asking to get on the remix, and Nicki Minaj ain't, as far as I know, I ain't never seen her really like at another female rapper like come get on my song. You know what I mean? Like almost she's asking her like, hey, Sexy, would you come get on the remix? I think that's big of Nicki Minaj, especially her being a queen of rap. Some may say that Nicki Minaj is trying to ride the coattails of Sexy Red. I don't think so. I feel like she gave Sexy Red an opportunity last year when she got on her remix for Pound Town. Although the song was already doing good, of course it went up a little bit more with Nicki Minaj getting on there. But that turned out to not even be Sexy Red's biggest song. Okay, it ended up being Ski Yeet at that time. So anyway, back to Ice Spice. So yeah, Ice Spice, I think that what you did, you let Stan Twitter get in your head and made you feel like you couldn't show love to both women, and that's just simply not true. And so now, what's happening with Ice Spice right now, and I'm gonna bring it on home for you all. What's happening right now is Stan Twitter, aka the Barbs, they are turning against Ice Spice because they're saying that Ice Spice is giving fake and phony. Because it's like, girl, as first, oh wait, and also I want to note too, the bars were actually cheering Ice Spice on. They like, yeah, get her for me. They were when she said that to Cardi B, when she was like, yeah, when she was like, no offense, Barty, but I have a black one, this, that, and that. I have a black parent and a Dominican parent. The barbs were kind of like cheering Ice on, like, yeah, girl, like, clock her, get her for me. But then the tune changed from the barbs and Stan Twitter when Ice Spice uploaded these photos right here that we see right here. Now they've completely turned against her. They packed her bags from Gag City to deport her from Gag City, which I thought was just crazy. Like, y'all cannot drag this girl like that or whatever. Now, I still like Ice Spice. I love Ice Spice, actually. But I do still have to call Ice Spice on her stuff. I still have to call her on it because Ice Spice, I feel like that was kind of phony of you. It's almost like you don't know what you want to do, girl. And also, too, believe it or not, y'all think that it's all love between Ice Spice and Cardi B after that little exchange, but Cardi B knew exactly what she was doing. She tricked her into posting them pictures because what did that have anything to do with the topic at hand? Oh, and by the way, like I told y'all yesterday, and not to sound repetitive, go ahead and post them pictures that you got of us in your camera roll because you fangirled out when you saw me and you took a picture and, you didn't post them, which is fine. You don't have to post anything. But, yeah, girl, they're in your camera roll. So while you want to go in here and chime into what I got going on, I'm into it with somebody and you chiming in and not even defending me. But when you see me in public, you fangirling out. You know what I mean? She kind of tricked her into doing that. This is what Cardi B does. Cardi B plays this game and she plays it well. That's just Cardi B. So now the barbs, and I feel like Barty Gang, if Cardi B's fan base is smart and they clocked what Cardi B did at the end of that tweet, they're probably not messing with her like that either. And although Cardi B went ahead and quoted the photos, that was still some shade. That was kind of like, yeah, I thought so. Sit down, sit there, eat your food. Because eat your food because you like me, girl. So why would you come on here and try to even chime in? You know what I mean? That's what that gave. Like, oh, okay, because I was finna say that's what they gave or whatever. So now it's just Ice Spice and the Munchkins. Ice Spice does not have the support of the barbs anymore. She just does not. Now, am I saying that Ice Spice needs the support of the barbs to be successful? No, I'm not saying that because Ice Spice has garnered her own fan base. The Munchkins and things like that. Does she need the support of the Barty Gang to be successful? No, we know that. But I will say that and I think we can all agree that we know that the barbs run Twitter in a sense that the barbs, if they do not like you, they will go to the end of the earth to post things about you, some true, some may not be true, or some just may be their opinion. They will go ahead and kind of drag you. They will. They just will. So once you made that bed, you kind of got to lay there when it comes to Nicki Minaj and her fan base, the Barbs. They're the biggest female rap fan base. And honestly, I don't even want to say female rap fan base. They are the biggest fan base outside of the Beehive. And maybe the Beehive and them may be neck and neck, honestly. So it's just Ice and the Munchkins now. And my advice to Ice is, Ice, had you led with being authentic. That's the thing. You have to lead with being authentic. Be true to who you are. Do not let this Twitter stuff get in your head. Like, you could have, and again, this is my opinion, you could have still been showing love to Cardi B publicly and still been also showing love to Nicki Minaj, and it had just not even been a thing. And I feel like Nicki Minaj's fan base and Cardi B's fan base would have loved you for that, because it's like, yeah, like, you're not even getting in the mix. You're over here, you're over there. You see, Sexy Red is still going up. Sexy Red, the Barbs love Sexy Red. The Barbs live for Sexy Red. You know what I mean? Even after she quoted the thing of Cardi B and showing love to Cardi B. You want to know why? Because Sexy Red never came in saying, I'm this way or I'm that way. She showed love to both girls equally, like I said before. So yeah, Ice Spice, it'll be interesting to see where this lands with you. And then also too, not for nothing. The Barbs were already on her a couple weeks ago. Y'all remember? Well, actually, this was like a week and a half ago. Remember when Kanye had revealed that Ice Spice had sent in a record for the New Body song. She sent in the verse for the New Body record. She did. And so Barbs, and myself included, I'm like, girl, that was kind of, weird, but whatever, kind of got over it. We paid it, I paid it too. But yeah, and so just lead with authenticity. And everybody who's watching this video too, we all have our favorites or whatever. We all may think that, one rapper or one artist is more talented than the other. We may think that, and it's okay to think that because at the end of the day, that's our opinion. But if you genuinely like everybody involved, then don't make Stan Twitter make you feel like you need to pick a side. For example, me, I love Nicki Minaj. I also love Meg Thee Stallion. I love Cardi B. I love Ice Spice. I love Lotto. I love Doja. I love all the girls. And guess what? Whenever one of them might do something that I find a little shaky or flawed, I'm going to get on here and talk about it, and I'm going to give each one of them the same treatment. You want to know why? Because I love all of them. Nicki Minaj, obviously, I've been knowing her in a sense of music the longest, so I have a connection with her, but she is not above the fray. It's in the sense that you can still get read. I can still clock you, Nicki, and it not be a thing about it, and we go about our day, and I still love you the same, I can literally do that with each and every one of them because the way that I've structured my platform is to be fair, and I'm not showing any type of favoritism. If Nicki Minaj was to do anything today, I would get on here, I'll clock her too. Like, this my girl, this my mama, it'll hurt my heart. But yeah, Nicki, we got to talk about it. The same for each one of them. And you know what I mean? And I give you guys that example because this isn't a Nicki Minaj Stan YouTube channel. I'm giving commentary on my opinions. You understand? So sometimes I'm not going to agree with Nicki. Although I do love Nicki, I'm not going to agree with her, and I'm going to get on here and talk about it. And if I feel like it needs to be discussed, and if I need to read her a little bit, I'm going to read her. You know what I mean? Because that's me being authentic to who I am and not letting Stan Twitter or Stan, YouTube or anything like that make me feel like I need to choose a side. And what that's also doing too is keeping it to a point where I'm able to be neutral and my opinion is actually respected. You understand? You can't respect someone who's giving their opinion on a platform or anything. And now we're talking about me. Let me get on my soapbox. If they're just so biased about everything, how can we respect your opinion if we know that, okay, you're just going to think that everything that Nicki Minaj does is just right and you're always going to tear the other girls down? It does not work like that. You won't go far in a space. And again, I've only been in this commentator space for a week and a half. And I know that just me being a consumer of other commentators, it doesn't work like that. You have to be authentic to yourself and what you believe. And you cannot let these people, these stands, these fan bases on Twitter and stuff make you feel like you need to pick a side because you really do not. You understand? So yeah, that's me on my little soapbox or whatever. But y'all, that is it's very interesting to see how this is all playing out. And I would like to know too, like, I wonder if Cardi B and Ice Spice will collab on a song together. I don't know. If they do, I'm not gonna lie, if they collab on a song together, y'all, that would gag me. Because I don't really think that Cardi B cares for Ice Spice like that no more. She not really fooling with her like that no more because she shaded her in that last tweet when she told her to upload them pics in your camera roll. You know what I mean? So I would be shocked to see if they collab together. I would be shocked. And y'all know if they do collab, we know we got Ice Spice coming out with the album this year, and Cardi B is supposed to be coming out with the album this year. So if they are going to collab, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be on one of their projects. And if they do, y'all, I would be gagged. I will literally get on here and be like, you know what, y'all? My opinion, it was wrong. I will literally get on here and say that. And again, y'all got to remember, this is just my opinion. This is my opinion on things. Like, if you want to state your opinion, then you create a channel and you get on here and talk. You know what I mean? Anybody can get on here and say their opinion. This is just what I think on the matter. So again, think about that before you get in the comments and you want to do too much. I love the commentary. I love how we can go back and forth. I love how we can kind of, have friendly banter with one another and kind of really break down the topics in the comments. But you still got to remember, this is my opinion on the matter. So This is just what I think. But y'all, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think I'm way off? Am I way off with this? You could be like, Keon, you're reaching. This is just the internet. Chill. Like, it ain't that deep. Or do y'all think I'm on to something? Y'all, let me know in the comments what you think about this. What do y'all think Ice Spice should do? Should she, just zip it? Or should she just go ahead and keep doing what she's doing? Do you think Ice Spice should have just led with being authentic and just, being honest with who she was? Because she loves both girls. She loves Nicki Minaj and she loves Cardi B. Do you think she should have just led with that? Let me know what you think in the comments, and make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn that notification bell on so you don't miss the next time we drop another video. I'll see y'all in the next one.